Welcome to My SoberTruth, the podcast where we talk about the issues that are holding you back from flourishing in your life. This is where we break the chains of fear and resentment while learning to live in gratitude, how to stay focused and keep your life on a positive track even in the face of adversity. I'm your host, Sean Smith Sr., so grab yourself a cup of coffee and stay tuned as we dig in deep on these tough issues and we try to help you find your sober truth. Hi, folks. Wanted to devote a little time this week to talk about what's next in life. I'm going to be devoting a lot of time in this podcast and in the future to figuring out what's next in life. It's a huge topic. I've struggled with it all my life and intertwines with subjects such as fear and inferiority and so many other issues that plague our growth as spiritual beings. All of the writing that I've been doing seems to be a natural extension of my God-given talents. I've always loved to read and write and honestly to learn. I don't know if any of you guys are anything like me, but from a very early age, I've always doubted myself. I've always thought that I didn't really have what it takes to truly follow my dreams. Truth is, I have a lot of problems with chasing my dreams, and the problems hit me in several different ways. First of all, I have a serious inferiority complex that makes me constantly question my ability and second-guess myself. You probably wouldn't know it if you met me in person, because I tend to cover that up with ego. Nothing like I used to when I was using. But honestly, I've had this issue all my life since I was a little kid. An egomaniac with an inferiority complex. I'll never forget the first time I heard someone use those words together. It really made me stop and think. It sounded like the person I was listening to was describing me and what I had struggled with for most of my life. This is definitely a problem I struggled with long before I started drinking, and is one of the reasons why I always describe myself as being an alcoholic for as long as I can remember. Because I have had all the makings of someone who would drink and drug to excess long before I actually started using. But we will dig into that much deeper in a later podcast. So back to the topic at hand, what's next in life? I don't know if any of you can relate with me on this, but have you ever really struggled with a situation like huge, life-changing, life-altering event? And I'm relating this to getting myself clean and sober, but what I'm referring to could be any huge event in life. What I'm talking about is an undertaking so big that you didn't really have any plans afterwards because you didn't really think or believe that it might work. I was so beat down with the way my life was going when I came into recovery that I didn't really believe that anything would work. I really thought that I was crazy and nothing could fix me. So I had no plans for what I'd do after. What really happened was that I had to start looking for what I wanted to do with my life. I've been through so many different variations, and my life has taken so many different turns in the last 8 years, that what I thought I wanted has become so different from what I now have that my life seems almost unrecognizable. I had no idea that I wanted to sit down and write about the struggles that I've been through and hope that maybe someone could relate and maybe I could help some people. But this is a dream come true for me. This is exactly what I've always wanted to do, and that's the point I'm trying to make. When all of this first started for me almost 8 years ago, my vision for my life looked like I would hopefully be able to hold down a job at a fast food place. I didn't feel like I was qualified to do anything, even though I had tons of experience in tons of different jobs and careers, but I never thought that anyone would trust me again. I wound up getting a job as a temp forklift driver at a multinational corporation, and my oh my, how things have grown from there. I guess what I'm getting at with all of this is start to dream. Get yourself some goals and start working towards them. Find some folks that have done some of the things that you want to do. Find some mentors. Get a plan of action and run it past some people that you know are your biggest cheerleaders, but you also know will be straight with you. Most of all, keep on doing the things that got you through and out of the difficult, life-changing situation. I have to keep that in the back of my mind. I have some experience in ruining my life, and if I'm not careful, I could go right back down that road again. So first and foremost, I have to make sure that I know I'm taking care of myself on a mental and spiritual level on a daily basis. I have to keep doing the things that got me here so that I can start doing the things that will move me toward my goals and dreams. So what's next? I guess in a broad sense, what's next is a combination of looking forward and setting some new goals, because now you have a track record with some success behind it, and you can move forward with that success and expand it. The other thing is to not forget the past and what got you to that low point in life. You don't want to make those mistakes again, and you won't as long as you keep doing the things that got you where you are and just add in some new stuff to get you to that next level. Be strong and be brave and know that you will have some setbacks, but that's just part of the journey, part of the lessons you need to learn to get where you're going. I will sign off with a reminder to keep on moving forward, one day and one step at a time while doing the next right thing. It's all the small daily decisions to keep you on the right path. You got this. Have a great day today and every day until we meet again. Love you.